What's going on, fellas? So, I've experienced this in my own life, and I've also heard other guys talk about it a lot, especially after they have lost a girl out of their life who they thought was the one, who they thought was that special person, who they thought that they had so much in common. But maybe if they did something in another way, maybe if they didn't tell her a certain thing, or maybe if they did certain things or told her certain things, then maybe things would have turned out a little bit different. Maybe she still would have stayed in your life. Fellas, I'm here to tell you, women are just like trains. Just another 15 to 30 minutes, another one is going to come by. I promise you that, fellas, especially when you're young. Another one's going to be just around the corner. And if you get older, if you have your stuff together, if you have your life together, if you have enough money and a lot of things to offer to someone, they're going to be just like trains at that age as well. See, what happens with guys is that as they age, they start to let go of their body, they start to let go of their finances. They probably hit a plateau in their career and they don't make any more money. Guys, as we age, we have to compensate either with the money that we have, or our status, our fame. And for most of us, we're not going to be famous people. We can become rich, but that doesn't mean we're going to be necessarily famous. So we're going to have to compensate our age with the money. We're going to compensate for the age with the money. And the reason behind that is because even if you stay in the gym, let's say for the next 20, 30 years, you're at age 40, 45, closer to 50. Yeah, your body is going to look better than other 45 and 50-year-old around you, but it's nowhere going to look as the same. It's not going to look near the same as it was when you were 20 and 25, right? Because aging is just something we don't have any control over, correct? So that's when your money and status comes in. So when you don't let those things go as you age, you're gonna have tons more options. When you're 45, then you're gonna have options anything below 45 till from 18 till 45. If you don't believe that, if you really don't think that you're gonna get 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds when you're 45, closer to 50, and you have millions of dollars in your bank account, you're delusional, fellas. Women are gold diggers. We all know this. Just going off topic just a little bit. Women are gold diggers. Now that gold can be in a lot of forms. It doesn't necessarily have to be cash money. It doesn't necessarily have to be flashy things, Whatever gold means to that woman, she's going to be digging after that. So a lot of times we get it confused when we call a girl a gold digger. We only mean that she's only the superficial type of chick. She's only going after, the only gold that we refer to is guys with lots and lots and lots of money. If you, and that's why we have channels like this talking about self-improvement everywhere. If you have your body in check, your finances in order, any of your mental sanity in place, you're a smart, intelligent guy. Now you have a lot more other things to offer than just your money. So maybe she doesn't find your money as the form of gold that she's digging. Maybe she finds your intelligence as gold, and she's gonna go after that. So all women are gold diggers. It's just they dig whatever that gold is to them. Whatever that gold means to them, they're gonna go after that. Plain and simple. Now there are women out there who are gold digging only for the most handsome and good looking guys, and I know that there's not much you can do about that. But even with those women, if you have millions of dollars in your bank account, even those women will go for rich guys who don't necessarily look as handsome, but has his body somewhat put together. He's not overweight or none of that. He's in shape and he has plenty of money. Even those women will compensate for that look department a little bit. The reason behind that is because money and status will trump anything. Your height, your skin color, how ugly you are, how fat, bald, whatever. It will trump anything. This is why I tell you guys, as you age, you need to get your stuff together. You need to get your stuff together right now anyways. Not just as you get older, but not just when you get older, but whenever you're watching this video, you need to get to it right now. Anyways, so that's why as you age and you're still single and you still have value, when I say value, you are an all-around alpha. You have all the aspects taken care of in your life. You're going to get options after options after options. They're going to be coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. See, the point that I was talking about earlier about guys sometimes think that, man, maybe I should have told her this or said this way or did this the other way. Yeah, maybe if you did it that way, maybe she would have stayed, or maybe she wouldn't have. Maybe you said it that, maybe you told her this instead of that, maybe she would have stayed, or maybe she wouldn't have. See, a lot of times we get caught up into dwindling over things that did not happen. And we try to make that a false sense of reality in our head to give us some sort of comfort or to feel down about ourselves or about the situation or to blame it on ourselves or to someone else. We always do this as humans. You'll notice that you try to make some sort of scenario in your head that didn't happen, but you would keep telling yourself, man, it would have happened, it would have happened, it would have happened. Either to feel good or comfortable or to blame it on someone or on yourself. To feel guilty. Something along those lines is the motive behind doing so. Well, I'm here to tell you, fellas, there's no way you can go back in time and change things. If you have a time machine and I don't know about, keep that on the low key, down low, and keep using it for your own advantage. But as far as I know, there is no time machine. So there's no point dwindling over things that did not happen. Instead, you should look at the facts and the reality and what actually took place. And those are the things that you should analyze and think about. Maybe those are the things do have something to offer to you in terms of lessons. And you take those lessons and you move on to the next one. And when I say the next one, I mean literally the next one who's going to come into your life maybe in the next hour if you just go outside of your house. If you just go outside of your house and do things, go on a run, go on a motorcycle ride, go to the gym, go to the library to read a book, go to grocery shopping, go to fishing. There are so many activities you can go out and do. If you just leave your house, you have more chances of meeting more women. Don't just sit there and swipe online, all right? You're going to have better chance of getting better results with women in person. That's if you want to go that route and still deal with women. A lot of guys have checked out and become monk. Salute to you guys. Whatever decision you make, I'm completely 100% supportive with that, as long as you don't operate and live in a blue pill world. So, this is why you don't need to pick your own hair, rip your own hair off when some things don't go right with the woman that you really wanted things to work out with. Because fellas, bottom line is she's not yours. It's just your turn. It was gonna break at some other time, right? It's not going to last forever. The numbers don't lie, fellas. 98% of relationships don't last. 50-60% of marriages don't last. So the numbers are highly stacked against you. So if you're just seeing a girl, something casual, hook up, maybe dating her for a few months, chances are you're not gonna be with this person 5 years from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 1 year from now. And you have to keep that big picture in the back of your head. Because a lot of times we get sidetracked, we get distracted by the girl who's in front of us sitting, because she's so hot, so cute, so beautiful. We forget to think long term. We forget to remind ourselves that, hey, she had tons of guys in her life before I came in, and she will have tons more after I leave. She's just a train I hopped on, and she's gonna take me from one station to the next station, and she's gonna drop me off there. That's all her job. And then another train gonna come in, I'm gonna hop on that, she's gonna take me somewhere else. That's it. That's all women are doing. Especially modern women who are not worth cuffing up. Who are not worth getting into, who are not the train, who are not worth getting into with the ticket, and who are not the train that you want to get into and be stuck with that ride for the rest of your life. Modern women are just not like that. And fellas, what's the definition of a modern woman? This is how I look at it. Any girl who goes to college is a modern woman, because she has that idealistic feminist ideology. Idiotic feminist ideology, right? And the reason behind that is because if she actually was traditional, she would have thought other traditional options to go live her life by instead of college route. That's if you just assume that all college girls are modern, it's just gonna make your life that much easier to eliminate all of them in terms of long-term situations. Short-term, oh my God, they're perfect pickings. They're perfect picks. Perfect situations to deal with, absolutely. But fellas, these modern women are not worth cuffing up. We all know that. So all she's gonna do is take you from one station and drop you off at another station. You're gonna hop off. You're gonna get back on another one. Now that might take. Sometimes it might take you 6 months to a year or a year and a half, 2 years, whatever. But if you have your stuff together, if you have your life together, if you have your own place, own car, make six-figure income or more, seven-figure income even, and you take care of your body, your grooming, your skincare, your clothing is stylish, you don't dress like a dad, you don't dress like a grandpa, you're current with the current fashion, then I promise you it's not going to be that much harder for you to get women, especially in this modern world in the West, fellas. If you just have your stuff together, you're going to get women, one after another, one after another, and they're just giving it up for free. They're opening up their legs for free without any commitment, nothing. And this is why guys don't get married, don't settle down, because they're getting the milk without buying the cow. Why would you get married? It's the same concept that women try to go by. The same feminist concept. Think about this, fellas. This is a little bit off topic, but think about this. This is important. Women think that they can get the cow. Sorry, they can get their cake and eat it too, right? They think that they can have it all. They think that they can go to college, jump from one guy to the next guy to the next guy's bed, and have an attitude, bad attitude, have all the bad qualities that no man want, and at the end of the day, still they think that they're gonna cash all that in for a high quality man after they graduate college and they're in a corporate scene or the job scene, or don't even get work. As soon as they get the college degree, now they're thinking about the rest of their life, and they think that they'll be able to do all of it. They're gonna be promiscuous, have high body count, all the negative qualities, and at the end of the day, they're still going to be able to cuff down a high value man. So if they think that, then why can't we? Why can't we think that, oh, I don't need this woman, I can just buy the milk without buying the cow? So it's that simple of an idea to compare. All you have to do is get out of this mentality of cuffing anybody down. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Fellas, don't feel sorry that some girl came into your life and didn't last as long as you wanted her to, or some things didn't work out how you wanted it to. I promise you, there's somebody else right down the street, somebody else right around the corner, somebody else you're gonna meet in the next 2 hours. I promise you that. Somebody else is on the dating app, on your Instagram, wherever you find the girls. There's always women. There's no shortage of women. There's billions of them out there. Just think of it like that. Get your passport and life ready if you want to go meet foreign women and go out and travel the world. You're gonna find women everywhere. And fellas, when you have something to offer, they're gonna open up their hands. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.